And since we're talking about working and jobs, getting back to work is something that we always talk about on Wednesdays. And we always want to give you advice on what to do to get a job, but what about what not to do? There are a lot of things that will turn off in an interviewer. So Joni Daniels knows what they are. She joins us this morning. You actually talked to employers about this.
I did. A lot of my clients are corporations and nonprofits and educational organizations, and they know I do this, and a lot of them have said, you know, I'd really like to give you some input to talk to people on television about what not to do. You'd be amazed at what we're seeing in the interview process.
I was amazed when I looked at this list because I was like, who does this? But you said you'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised. And I was surprised when they gave me examples of things that people do, and they say, we don't just not like this and suggest people don't do it. We hate this.
And we're not going to hire the person.
Exactly. It doesn't matter how qualified they are. They do these things. They're off the list.
Well, let's get right to it. You said don't show up dressed sloppy for an interview.
Right. Sloppy, unkempt, too tight, dirty, too short, too revealing. Clothes that you would wear to church in the 40s or 50s or 60s. Everything should be covered. Everything should fit. Everything should be clean.
Okay, look professional.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you also said show up on time. Don't arrive late.
Right. No matter how good your excuse is, this is an important situation. You should plan accordingly. Plan to arrive early. Don't show up late. It makes a bad first impression.
And then this was another one that surprised me. Don't bring a friend to the interview.
Right.
Who does that?
Again, you'd be surprised. You don't have transportation. Somebody takes you. You don't want to do this alone. You're nervous. You have plans to do something later. Being seen either in the waiting room or in the hallways with a friend or a parent or a spouse says you're not a professional, you're not mature, you're not able to handle anything independently.
Yeah, that would be a real red flag for employers.
It sends the wrong message.
Another don't answer your cell phone.
Right, don't answer your cell phone. Don't have your cell phone on. Don't have it ring.
Right.
Turn it off, not just on vibrate. Turn it off. There should be no distractions during a job interview.
Okay, the other one that kind of made me laugh a little bit, chew gum.
Yeah, I was surprised, but they said, you know, you'd be amazed. People are chewing gum, they're sucking on lozenges, they're doing things that actually interfere with speech and communication, essential in an interview. So don't have anything in your mouth.
Speaking of speech, don't swear, don't, use slang.
Right, don't swear, it's inappropriate. Don't use slang words, don't use a lot of ums and your nose. Speak well, speak slowly. Don't speak disparagingly about a previous employer or a boss. And don't speak about stereotypes. You know how men are, you know how women are. That's so typical of whatever. It, again, casts you in a very negative light.
Do you think that maybe people are feeling more comfortable when they go to an interview, so they think that they can pull all this off? Why would somebody think that they could get away with this?
I think part of that is very accurate, that people are feeling more comfortable. I think the other thing is they are not aware of how important and how critical everything they do is in a job interview. People are looking at not just what's on the resume, not just what's on the application, but how you come across physically, communication-wise, interested in the job, interested in the employer, that you understand this is an important interaction. People are just very casual, like we're meeting like friends. It's like, no, I'm not your friend. I'm the key to your future.
All right, well, good stuff. Joni Daniels, she comes in, she's a regular guest. You can always find her at jonidaniels.com. Thank you for coming in.
My pleasure.
All right, Charlie.
All right, guys, thanks a lot. So you want to know what's happening around town?